Hey everybody, this is Arnoldus98 and here is Dinobot Slug from Transformers Age of Extinction. This is my 4th Transformer from AOE and my 2nd Dinobot after Scorn. Yep, and here is Slug in his dinosaur mode, of course, and he is a robot Triceratops. Yeah. This guy came out really good, and it was a lot of fun to make, just like Scorn was, but yeah. It's really big and hefty. He's much smaller than Scorn in dinosaur mode, but in robot mode they're about the same size according to the movie. I don't have Scorn with me, like I took him apart a while ago, but I just used my pictures on Flickr for a reference, and they should be around the same size in robot mode. And yeah, this guy, yeah, just like Scorn, he has like that rust effect, just like I just swapped like some brown parts out to make it more movie accurate, though I think they do have like this greenish tinge to them, which I don't think I could replicate, even if I use like sand green or some like dark green. So I think the color is just fine. It's a bit messy, but yeah. And yeah, in my opinion, I think I kind of like Scorn better, because just like my opinion, since I think I like Scorn better in his like design in the movie and the toy, which I don't have the toys for any of the Dinobots. And the only thing that really puts me off with Slug here is he has red eyes, because that's accurate to how he is in the movie. I thought it was kind of strange how the Dinobots, half of them have blue eyes in dinosaur modes, and half of them have red eyes. They all have blue eyes in robot mode. Grimlock looks cool with red eyes, but I think Slug looks much better with blue eyes. But alright, this is movie accurate, so yeah. And I think I should go over some articulation. Of course, his mouth does open, though they move separately. You'll see why for transformation. Just open and close. And his horns do move, but I don't think they're supposed to move. They're just how they are on the hinges. He doesn't have too much posability with the legs, just like the toy does, but you can move his front feet a bit, and you can rotate them, and all his toes move individually and can rotate on this ball joint. Same with the other side. And the legs and the tail, I don't want to mess with it because they do something really special in robot mode or while transforming them. You kind of move back and forth, same pivot here. And here's his tail, which has a huge like spiked club at the end. Real Triceratopses probably don't have that, I think. Well, based on the fossils at least. And you can move the spikes a bit. You can move the tail a bit. I don't really want to mess with that once again. Yep, he is, I don't know, he's really either really fat or really buffed up. Yeah, he's kind of chubby here. That's how everything else, like, that's where the transformation mainly, this parts store here on these panels. Alright, you get the transformation soon, but first of all, I have his partner, Drift, who I made previously. As you can see, Drift is much, Drift is not to scale with Slug, because in the movie, the Dinobots are scaled to their riders accordingly as if they were human. So if Drift was a human, a real Triceratops would be like twice the size, I think. So right now, I think Slug is like a giant hippo in scale-wise. Alright, I'm gonna get the transformation now. I really like transformation for this guy. It's really cool. It does a lot of neat tricks, just like Scorn does. Alright, let's see where to start. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, first you have to lift this entire tail section. And there you go. You have weapon storage. Here's his sword. And you just pull the handle down and shift it to the middle so it locks in place. I'll put that aside. So I think my first Transformers weapon storage. Here's the bottom if you want to see it. Some robot stuff. Just fold this tail up all the way, and then I'm going to deal with the legs first. The legs, you fold the back feet back, and then, yeah, this is really fun. Take the entire section, it's on this accordion, this extra hinge here, which I like, and that folds out. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And then you take the toes, you pull them out. They have that pointy, like, thing. The Dinobots are based on like knights and have like kind of like knight shoes or whatever. And then take the little dinosaur toes and fold them in to form like kneecaps. Yep, and there's his legs. Alright, let's see what's next. Oh yeah, you take his huge side panels, just take them out and extend them. I think I might need to raise my camera a bit. I'll be right back. Alright, camera's raised a bit, sorry. And you pull these side panels out. Transfer is really hard to capture in camera. And you take his front arms, pull them down, and then alright, everything's flopping down. Take these side panels here, flip them up, and then fold them down to form his like skirt armor. And then you take this section, his front arms, just fold them down. You could turn them inwards, and then take this section, his feet, fold them up here in the back. Oh, come on, what's going on here? Alright, now when you get to the head, because, as you probably know, his head does split in half, so you just take the frills, whatever these things you call it, in the dinosaur head, and fold them into his face. And then the top, you have to split the entire section. It's on a ball joint. And then you can take his head and pull it up, and the chest piece just folds up like that. Oh yeah, and this part, it's kind of annoying. Take his jaw in dinosaur mode, one halves, take it and rotate it around. Uh-oh. His head does have some stability issues, and then just fold it up. Same with the other side. Oh. Rotate it around and fold it up. That should be it. And you take these horns, you can like fold them back as far as they go and straighten up these frills. They do stick out, and according to his like CGI. Yeah. And then now I'm getting at his arms, which is one of the coolest parts. Oh no, these fall off way too often. These actually go to the back more. His arms are on these huge struts. You have to move his skirt stuff out of the way. And then do the same thing on the other side. Scooch them up. They're on a lot of series of hinges. It took me a while to figure out. And then you take here, this is not a click joint, so you have to bend it 90 degrees and one click up. Yeah, and this part is really cool because I think you saw before, underneath is this like spinning piece here. It's supposed to spin exactly to like match up with this 2x2 plate here. So you have to kind of put these two together and line up this, and they tab into place. Yeah, this is really cool. You just bring the arm down. Same here for the other side. Bend this, and then line it up. And there you go, there's his arms. And now when you work on his hands, you fold up his hand here. And then you take this panel, which is his dinosaur like side stuff, and fold it in. Take it and fold it in. And you're almost done. I'm almost done. And now for the back, this kind of gets annoying. All this folds up. And then each individual section actually has to rotate. This section rotates and pushes on the back, and these little panels that kind of held the sword in place like splay out. And this section folds in, and this section rotates again. It isn't too pretty, but it works. And take this section where that held the sword in place and fold it up. And yeah, this is back. Alright. Whoops. And here is a Dinobot of Slug in robot mode. I really love this robot mode, much better than beast mode or dinosaur mode. And yeah, oh yeah, here's his sword. I forgot to show you. Just a better look at it. The toy gives him like 2 swords, but according to the movie, he only has 1 sword, which he holds in his left hand, I think. Yeah, I think it's his left hand. Of course, Dinobots weren't shown in robot mode for too long. Which side? Yeah, I think it's this side. Clips in. There's a little clip inside his arm. His arm is built similar to how I built it on Scorn. So, and then you just close his fingers around there and put back that panel that fell off. Alright, and then you fold up his back. Wow, he's big. Alright, here is Slug in robot mode again with his sword. Yeah, I really like this robot mode. It's much more detailed than Scorn's. I think this guy's just much more detailed in general. I was added like the spikes on the sides here. His legs really buffed up, and I love how his like skirt stuff came out. And, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna spin him around. Yeah, these huge Triceratops heads become his shoulders, and here's his back. It looks really weird from the back. It's kind of ugly, but it's okay since everything's all like rust colored and looks ugly in general. Yep. And spikes. I don't know where his tail goes in robot mode, but because the toy had this really short tail that didn't have like, any big spikes on it, and it just folded up. But this one's much longer, so it kind of looks more uglier. Alright, I'm going to go over articulation. He has pretty decent articulation. Standard bend here, bend at the elbow and rotate. You can rotate his fist around and bend it up. And his legs, they're kind of hindered by his skirts, but you could have flipped this skirt up and his leg can oops, that was a transformation. You could fold his leg up in here and bend at the knee. His toes have a little like pivot and the whole foot. And that's about it. He does stand really well, and it's just that the ball joints, he's kind of heavy, so the ball joints kind of give in once in a while. Sword. Uh-oh. I think that's it. This is Dinobot Slug from Age of Extinction, and don't worry, I'll be doing the other Dinobots, but not as soon, because my next Transformer is going to be Galvatron, so... Yeah, what do you think of this guy? Do you like him or Scorn better? Let me know in the comments below. See you guys. Hey everybody. Oh, sorry, I forgot some things. I always forget stuff. So, yeah, I forgot to show off Slug with dripped in robot mode. And just about half a Slug size. That should be around how big Scorn is, because in my picture back then I had a comparison with Scorn in Sideways from Revenge of the Fallen and robot mode. And he was Sideways is about half Scorn's size. So, and yeah, I forgot to give a close up on Slug's face. His head's supposed to be like similar to what a knight's helmet looks like, and this one's a round helmet. While I think Scorn's is a square helmet. It's really simple, more simple than I kind of wanted, but. It's fine, but it does rotate out a ball joint, so that's good. It's round, and yeah. I think that's all I have to show. See you guys, and yeah.